Welcome back to Neon Fastic for part 2 of Dune's action figure Spice. So on this week's episode we're taking a look at the much sought after Dune Sandworm, or Shy Allude, meaning great or giant, from LJN Toys. Now released in 1984 to coincide with David Lynch's movie of the same name, the Sandworm creature action figure has received a lot of bad press, but today, hopefully, we're going to clear some of that up. So let's get started. Okay, so here we go. So as you can see, this is the front of the box with the movie logo at the top and LJN's toy logo at the lower left corner there. Now the action figure vehicle is clearly on display, and I think you'll agree that the box artwork is really striking, and unfortunately my specimen suffers from sun fading, so this has obviously been in a shop window at some point. But as with other action figures and vehicles available in this line, the majority of the information is saved for the reverse. So we'll just turn this around, and as you can see, additional information about Sandworm, other action figures available in the line, plus a vehicle for those action figures, some smaller vehicles, a set of 3 Rough Riders, some interactive laser pistols, and the Sandworm itself. But apart from this set, the Sandworm is also available as a model kit from Revell, and if memory serves me, I think they produced 3 model kits for this movie. So this is the only time that you could acquire the Sandworm. Now I think there's been a few unofficial garage kits produced over the last 2 decades, but this and the Revell model kit is the only official licensed interpretation of the Sandworm as seen in the movie. But let's get this unboxed and we'll have a closer look at the Sandworm. Okay, so this is the Sandworm out of his box. Now I think you'll agree it looks more impressive in the box than it does out. On the right hand side are the original cardboard inserts, so apart from the figure stroke vehicle inserts, there is no addition of toy catalogue or even a mini poster. Now the detail is minimal, but does represent the Sandworm as seen in the original movie fairly well. But one of the drawbacks with this particular piece has been the scale. Now I'll just bring in an original Dune action figure, and as you can see the scale is well out. Now I'll be honest, in my 8-year-old imagination I had no problem interacting the two. However, what people fail to understand about this representation from LJN Toys is there's 3 fields of play offered. Now I'll just explain that. These additional 3 smaller vehicles, the Rough Riders, Sand Scouts, are meant to interact with your Sandworm. So we have the original scale action figures, we have a vehicle for those action figures, we have the smaller scale vehicles to go with your Sandworm, and then we have the addition of more interactive play with the laser pistol. So there's 3 fields of play, which is really great from one toy line. But as you can see, there's not a great deal you can do with this, unfortunately. Now there is some additional paint detail in here and there, but other than that, fairly basic. Now, through more mature eyes, I think the question that needs to be asked is, does it vibrate? Oh no, you can't say that, it's a family show, but you were thinking it. There's not really much other purpose I can think for this, apart from display. Now, am I gutted that I own this? Well, no, because I had one originally, so I knew what to expect. I'm glad I have this piece in my collection. Not only does it represent movie history, but toy history also. But the Dune action figure line from LJN, it's just grown with popularity over the years, and as this particular piece, the Dune Sandworm, has become sought after by collectors. But other than that, it's a fantastic toy line. What can I say? I really enjoy the movie, I really enjoyed the book, and the fact that there's toys for it, that's just great. But anyway, there you go. So that's the original Dune Sandworm from LJN Toys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it interesting, I guess. Thank you everyone who subscribed to the channel, it really does help, so thank you very much. But until next time, thank you very much for your time for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
Oh, I got a live one here.